the food fight sweeping school cafeterias nationwide. It's only been a month since new federal guidelines mandating healthy school lunches went into effect, but many students are already finding them hard to swallow. With cafeteria fare now calorie restricted, some kids are complaining that their lunch doesn't fill them up and turning to YouTube to make their voices heard. Here's ABC's Jim Avila.
You need a fruit or vegetable, sweetie pie?
It's a noble effort, but an ABC News investigation shows the USDA's new school lunch guidelines are not going down so well with many kids across the country.
Hello.
Hi.
What is your name?
Cody Grieve.
What is your experience with school lunch? Have you ever had it before?
Yes.
And how did you like it?
It's kind of gross. I ate it a lot last year, but I don't really eat lunch anymore because it's really gross.
What changes do you think could be made to the lunches to make it taste better, but still it remain healthy?
First of all, it shouldn't be frozen because that's weird. I don't know, just a better quality of food because a lot of the things taste like cardboard and everything's just really processed. And I don't think that's healthy at all. And like, we're at school, so we're supposed to be getting like nutrition and like healthy things, but processed cheese and stale chips is not really healthy for us. So, yeah.
Have you ever seen anyone at school just get their lunch and then throw it in the trash?
Not necessarily just like right away, but like they taste it and then they're like, oh, that's gross, and then throw it away, yeah.
All right, thank you.
What has been your experience with school lunches?
My experience hasn't been that good. I did kind of like the chicken nuggets, but still no bueno. Yeah, I mean, they really just need to step up their game.
Do you think that they're focusing more on the nutritional facts rather than the appetite of young adults?
Definitely not focusing on the nutritional facts. I think they just need bigger portions and they need something better, you know? Like, I don't know, maybe a Panda Express vendor to come in with like a big food truck, something, you know?
Do you think if a Panda Express were to come into school, it would help the kids out?
Yeah, who doesn't like Panda Express? Am I right?
What are the pros and cons of buying school lunches?
There's no pros. The cons are you're basically paying for an In-N-Out burger when you're getting a piece of cardboard for pizza.
What would you suggest in order to make school lunches better?
Just like my boy Jared over here said, bring in some vendors and I don't know, maybe some food trucks, something on like.
How do the prices of school lunches affect students?
It affects students because not everyone is rich, and if they just drop the prices, then I think that students could afford school lunches, and I mean, not everyone packs lunches, so if they were starving, you know, they have something for cheap that, I mean, they can maybe ask their friends for $1 or $2 and get a lunch. Yeah, I mean, find Rishi's Soren, am I right?
That's right.
Hello.
Hi,
What is your name?
Gavin.
You go to Rim of the World High School?
Yes.
Have you had school lunch before, and what was your experience with it?
I have, and it is, it's okay, I guess.
What changes do you think could be made to the lunch to make it remain healthy but taste good?
Let me think about that. Well, they could actually put real rice inside the rice bowl, because that's like my favorite food of all time. But they could make the, they could actually, give us more options.
What has been your experience with school lunches?
I usually don't eat school lunches because they're really bad, like disgusting. It feels like it just gets right out of the microwave.
Do you think that they're focusing more on the nutritional facts than the appetite of young adults?
No. I feel like their food is not nutritional and it tastes bad.
What are the pros and cons of buying school lunches?
I feel like there are no pros, but the cons are is you're wasting your money for bad food.
What would you suggest in order to make lunches better?
maybe bring in some better food, have a salad bar, healthier options, bring in an outside vendor that can come into the school and sell better food that will actually get more money for the school and people will be happier.
Do you think schools should implement a new nutritional system? Why or why not?
I think that they should because their food's trash, so if they make it any better, that's something in the right direction.
Overall, do you think the quality of the food is good or subpar?
It's far subpar.
What is your experience with school lunch?
Life.
It's pretty gross. Every time I've had it, I only eat the nachos.
Oh my god. You just throw it away mostly?
Yeah. No,
How about you?
Really get it. I ate it in elementary school, and there was a bone in my chicken nugget.
That's disgusting.
Have you had school lunch, and what is your experience with it?
I've had school lunch a few times. I think it's absolutely disgusting. I had pizza one time, and it was literally burned to the tinfoil, and the cheese looked like plastic. Didn't look real. Looked like a fake food.
What do you think the school could do to improve school lunches and still keep them healthy, like not making everything wheat and stuff like that?
I think if they gave like an actual list or like a choice of food, like vegetables, meat, meals, anything.
So the school already does serve like fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, but obviously they get thrown in the trash. Do you think that there should be different fruits and vegetables served?
Honestly, I think that they should give fresh fruit, not fruit in a cup that came from a can. Like, no one's gonna eat that. It's disgusting. You're gonna want to eat fresh cut fruit. Everybody would. I feel like people would eat it more if they actually had their own choice instead of being given a certain type of fruit, because not everybody likes the same fruit.
Obviously there's not all negatives. Like, I've had some good food like a burrito or something like that. Like, what do you think are some positives about school lunch? Like,
their green and cheese burritos are pretty good. They had mashed potatoes and chicken one time. That was really good. And then their nachos are honestly pretty bomb too. So,
but basically everything other than those that we get like once in a blue moon.
Pretty much everything else is disgusting, and no one really likes it. It just gets thrown in the trash, so they're pretty much wasting their money.
Alright, have either of you guys had school lunch before?
Yes.
What was your experience with school lunch?
I hated it. It was terrible.
Why?
I stopped eating school lunch because it tasted so bad.
What did you specifically not like about it?
The way it tasted, the way it felt in my mouth. It actually felt like I had a hamburger and it was soggy. It was like really soggy in my mouth.
How about you, Evan?
Imagine a cardboard box from Domino's. That the pizza went upside down and all the cheese and good stuff fell on the cardboard, and instead of flipping it back over, they just threw the crust away and just cut up the cardboard and served it, you know?
So you guys just threw your lunch in the trash, basically?
Yeah.
I ate the apple. The apple was...
I didn't eat that. It was all mushy.
What do you think the school could do to make the lunches better?
Don't try anymore.
Buy better product?
Yeah, but honestly, felt like...
The new food standards come up with by Michelle Obama in 2012 limits milk served to non-fat flavored milk or 1% white milk. It reduces portion sizes in meals. It mandates a minimum on fruit, vegetables, and whole grain servings, and mandates a maximum sodium, sugar, and fat content. A study done by Harvard School of Public Health discovered that about 60% of vegetables and roughly 40% of fresh fruit are thrown away due to no interest. Overall, the amount of food students did not eat but threw away instead increased by 56%. One of the biggest points of criticism for Healthy, Hunger-Free Kids Act is meal participation, and the participations have not increased, but decreased. This program has declined by nearly 4%, and some schools have lost revenue due to the decline in participation. Therefore, many are choosing to opt out of the program as a whole.